Now we go talk to Roll.
I noticed there was a shit-colored looking van you passed. There it is over there.
Yeah. Roll fixes it up. It was theirs, now it's ours. She's just gonna fix it up.
Mega Man, were you able to find anything? Oh. If you can't find any parts in town,
I found a mica
we'll
part.
have to try digging for them ourselves.
That's pretty much... Note that. That's gonna be what the draw to this game will be. Exploration.
That might take a while. Which means...
Party!
It looks like a weapons upgrade module.
Bring out the Mega Man dubstep.
Yeah,
She's looking right at me. I'm like, no, Roll, that's hair.
He said we could use this car to hook it up.
You mean we can use this car?
I just said that.
Come on, then. Let's get it attached right away.
Yeah. And now we got our first special weapon, the mines. Now, special weapons aren't like the previous games where you get something like Sonic Slicer or anything like that too much.
Yeah.
In other words, you'll get, if you get like a weapon or something like this, landmines. You get stuff like machine guns, cannons,
Boom.
vacuum.
There's a limited number of mines,
So it's Legends equivalent to the 8 special weapons you can get in a regular Mega Man game.
Pretty much.
Is there 8 or
more?
it's more? Okay.
I'll get to work.
Yeah.
Well, the
She'll
car
fix
looks,
out the car and see if she can get it running again. Here's a tutorial about that.
car looks pretty fine on
Emily.
the inside.
It's good internally, and unfortunately, it can't run.
Oh.
Ah, there you
Dick! Evening, immigrants.
I've been looking for you so I could give you this. Your citizen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hear this unzipping of pants.
Now
Oh
you'll
my
be able to
god.
use this
Maybe if it was
device.
just Roll in some really bad
Of course,
Japanese
there are some
porn game.
gates that
Hack.
can't be opened.
With Dan Green.
Why's that?
I love you, Roll!
God almighty.
Received
Now
information
cook like a chicken!
indicates there are some headed this way. So as a precaution,
Whoa! She has a perfect hole! I love this hole! This guy is really
Hi, Rick.
taking this very nonchalant.
Yeah, right.
There
Our
are
grandfather's
pirates
still
on the
inside
way.
city.
Unfortunately, we only have 3 hours to live. How are you doing?
well,
I would love the guy like him to give the 10 o'clock news.
pirates.
Kattelox Island is witnessing a mass
If I see him,
catastrophe.
I'll make sure to-
Pirates are plundering, citizens are looting, the grass is growing green, and the horsemen have now come out of the sky. More with the weather at 11.
Gramps,
If we live that long.
I hope you'll be okay.
No, Jim, what's it like out there? Well, let's see. I see famine,
Wait here.
death, war.
Okay, Mega Man.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
Oh, here's Pestilence. Pestilence, why not give us the feedback?
Very good. War, do you have anything to say?
Do we have a translator on?
Hey, I'm kicking a can.
Oh, good lord.
Yes, IHOP is very wonderful. Although I prefer Applebee's. Thank you, Ward.
War's got picky tastes.
It's war.
And we are back.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll get tedious to look at.
now, actually, you told me before
Drug shop.
that the more you kick the can,
The darker the armor
your
gets.
darker, your armor gets darker. And then that's supposed to resemble that, you know, you're kind of a mischievous little shit.
Why not? Anyway, you can buy all the parts you want, but I generally get the +2s. And here's where you can get the always helpful energy canteen. The game does away with E-tanks on the traditional sense. In other words, what you buy is what you get. Very helpful in the hard mode. She also sells you life gauges. They go up in price until the last one caps out at 10,000.
So that's the last one.
So you can
Yeah.
max out your life pretty early.
Oh yeah, I'm already almost maxed out. The extra packs keep going up in price, but you can always add more points to your canteen for it. She also lets you refill your canteen.
So you can keep on kicking the can so that you can get up to 10,000.
Exactly.
Technically, yes.
But I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, just for the sake of keeping things moving along. Unless Matt wants to do that off screen. But,
No. Anyway,
okay,
let's
so
go
you
to our
have
Buster Parts.
Bigger health.
and
Now,
we're
okay,
going to increase our power more with Power Razor Alpha, and we're going to we're actually going to need energy on this one.
Alright, so different. Alright, so with that naming setup they have, Power Razor Alpha. Or like the second one, like Power Razor Beta,
Yeah.
Gamma, Zeta, all that stuff.
Right, but the thing is though is that it's not always going to be like that. It starts off like that now, but you get better later.
Okay.
Special items. Here's where the canteen is. So if you need to restore yourself, that's it. It won't drain more than what you have. So if you have like 8 bars of your health and this is 10, you can have 2 left over in case you need to heal again. However, that's also your only means of healing yourself in battle. So watch it. It's a E-tank in a different sense of the word.
Yeah.
Sneak up to these guys, otherwise they chase you away. You can walk by holding the circle button. You will never need to do this again.
You're not patient enough.
No, you just don't need it.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
They're saying whisper, whisper?
Yeah.
I always
Whisper.
Say, yeah, whisper, 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 whisper.
They're Poke Talk.
Wait, that kind of whisper?
Yeah. It's like they're talking like Pokemon. And welcome to the Kattlelox City. Oh, what's this?
Okay, got it? Once the decision's made, there's no turning back. Nothing less than 100%. And remember, it's more than just guns and ships. It's whoever has the most information that wins, right?
So she's talking to Legos?
Right, we understand. You need to keep your costs and risks as low as possible and stay on schedule.
I don't like the serve bots personally.
Why?
That's
It's
right.
like,
You
imagine a 5-year-old preaching philosophy.
I think that might be the joke, though.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Anyway, this lady here's got a bad case of the dry ditch.
Did she just break the fourth wall?
No, she
It may as well have.
Yeah, I guess that was where we're going.
One thing. You obey the traffic laws.
Why? Ah, I see. Get out of there. Phelps.
It's always going back to
Yeah,
Phelps,
can you ride
doesn't
the
it?
car to some secret location that's out of this dimension?
No, I just get around quicker.
So wait,
But I'm at the car's mercy.
does it always go back to Phelps, John?
Yeah, why not?
Well, Elliot, as we've seen with your driving skills in Elliot Noir, I think it's a pretty reasonable connection.
I don't know. I drove really responsibly as Phelps.
You're bored. And you're the one that wanted Elliot to crash and everything.
Broken motor. That's
Broken
2
motor.
of 3. I found the broken cleaner earlier.
So what's the third one?
The broken vacuum.
A kick with the blade.
Fuck. That
So
means
the girl we saw earlier. Well, the yellow things are called serve bots. I personally know them more from the Capcom Versus series.
Yeah.
More than the Legend series.
Tron Bon is basically one of the female pirate leaders.
Yes.
She's also a nice little serving of pork.
Can you talk to her right there? Would she
Yeah,
say
sure.
anything?
She'll just pretty much shoo me away, though.
Oh. Shoo. Okay.
I don't know
I
why.
have a big wrist there.
Why when you just said that, I'm thinking of a Bug's Life. I just haven't watched that movie in years.
Welcome to City Hall. Ah, fuck. Yeah.
Get away from there, alien.
Professor Peril. That's the guy with the metal plate's head name.
His name is Peril.
Lock, Shock, and Barrel?
He's the only one who outlived the other 2.
Who are the other
He
two?
became an old man.
Shock fell into a depression and became a prostitute. Unfortunately, one of her customers ripped her apart, and now she kind of makes a second living as Sally. She's trying to turn over a new leaf, though, but...
You know, ocean apocalypse.
Locke, on the other hand, wanted to organize crime.
Here, let me introduce you to the mayor of this island, Amelia.
Yes, the very same Amelia Earhart, ladies and gentlemen.
So wait, it's literally Lock, Shock, and Barrel?
No. Oh, the phrase? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Well, I honestly don't understand it, to be honest. What does it mean?
It's something to do with guns. Anyway,
Ah.
To tell you the truth, we've
I kind of find her voice very weird. Like, I think it's a really nice and soothing voice, but at the same time, I kind of get a bit of a femme fatale vibe out of this. I'm like, you're the
It's
mayor.
her clothes.
I'll bet anything they're after the legendary treasure supposedly buried on this island.
Sorry, Grandpa hasn't had his medication.
Where's your Vicodin?
knows exactly what it is.
I ate it and all in about
We have the
an hour ago.
volume up at a reasonable level, but I'm still having a hard time hearing her.
I've been in the digging business a long time, but I haven't been able to find out anything about this island.
I still haven't found a goddamn thing.
I found you, didn't I?
So why don't you go back and
What happens if you hit the metal plate on his head?
Nothing, you can't.
Can you activate microwaves there?
I wonder if he short circuits.
He
if he's
forgets
near
who he
electric-
is and pisses his pants.
I wonder if he ever. I wonder how many times he got lifted away by like portable, like one of those construction crane magnets.
It's a dog!
No, that's a fountain. Oh, that's a dog. Yeah, you're right. And nobody does a goddamn thing.
Weren't there pirates on the verge of attack?
What did I ever do to you?
Interestingly enough, you think she'd just shoot the dog and call it a day, but that would draw attention to her, so she doesn't.
I think it's her hair. I think that's what's caught. That's what caught the dog's attention.
Admittedly, I'd be distracted too, but I wouldn't chase her.
Who are those 3 kids?
They're
Bullies.
no jerks, but they're also but later on you can join their gang. You need to for their side quest,
Oh, I see. Okay.
which gives you the most powerful weapon in the game.
And you totally missed them.
That I did.
Look at that.
I was gonna go kick the camera. Fuck it. This ain't get, what? She ain't giving me 1,000 zenny.
What are you staring at? I'm not a circus clown or something.
The hair says different.
Gonna have a hard time convincing me of that.
Paprika?
How do we know the dog's name?
We just saw the text box. Unless the dog said paprika.
Cut it out. Don't you
It's
know
a
you can't
Pokemon.
treat girls
Oh
that way?
god. What's his evolved form? Sage?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Down, boy. Down.
This one's a lot more friendlier because X just would have whipped out his gun and said, down.
X1s through 3X, yes. X4, no. He'd probably whimper in fear.
What about 5 and 6?
Whimper in fear. Same X.
Yeah.
X7 especially. God damn it, I hated X in that game.
Why? What? Why?
He was a wimpy pacifist. You know, I understand you get
And X6?
in X7.
Oh.
I understand war fatigue, but Jesus Christ. You're an android.
I think the whole point of the experiment was to see how well robots can think and feel for themselves. And a robot choosing to be sick of the violence wanted out. How
Yeah,
dare
well, most
he?
humans don't have arm cannons.
Yeah, but he was kind of sick of
Wait,
fighting.
wasn't Mega Man an amputee at one point?
No.
You know, at some point, if you become sick of the fighting, though, you might want to jerk off. And that brings up an interesting question. Do you think Mega Man ever jerked off with the wrong
I
hand?
don't think he can. And if he did, I'm pretty sure it'd be the wrong hand.
Can kicking.
Ah, there we go.
Now we're back.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a Yo Mama joke right now with that.
And now it says that's too bad.
Eh.
Instead, it was just congratulating us for keeping the streets clean, but now it's saying, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking of a Yo Mama joke right now.
Getting me an extra pack.
How much does it cost to refill the canteen?
Depends on how many. I think it depends on how many packs you have. Actually, no, but it's really cheap to do that.
There. But a canteen is an energy tank.
Exactly. It is the energy tank.
The energy tank. You only have one.
I kind of noticed that the can is the same color. Who keeps on putting that same can in the same spot?
The bakery person is like, get that shit out of here.
That can't be good.
Mega Man!
You.
Sup?
Where's Gramps?
Oh, right.
What? The mayor at City Hall? I hope he'll be okay.
Wait, Mega
He's
Man.
talking to the mayor. What's the mayor going to do?
I know, right?
Ships that just flew past here?
It makes Amelia sound like a goddamn assassin.
She could get a crowbar and then try to get the metal plate off the side of his head.
I'm not
That would
sure.
be terrifying.
I'm not sure if we're in danger or not.
There goes one.
That's not 2.
3, 4, 5.
There's another one.
Are you trying to say that in the Pajama Sam voice?
But
Yeah,
it definitely-
fucking
it
explosion.
sounded like gunfire and explosions.
No, they're attacking the city. Gramps is still in there.
No shit.
No shit.
Mega Man, I'm going to go make sure he's all right.
You do that. She's gonna go write a letter to her congressman.
God damn it. No, this requires the direct approach.
Yeah.
The direct approach is suicide.
Can kicking.
Huh?
Can kicking.
Johnny, this is a very serious moment.
So
Yes.